If you're stuck overthinking a decision, ask yourself just these two questions and watch your mind get clear in 10 seconds or less. I'm going to give you three personal stories that are going to show you the power of these two questions and how they've helped me to stop overthinking. Before we get into the stories, I do have a free school community of Muslim men who are also trying to beat procrastination just like you and become the most productive version of themselves for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So whenever you're ready, feel free to join. Link is in the description below. Now, real quick, overthinking is simply the result of unstructured thinking. And it's the result of your inability to say no to things. Keep that in mind as we go through these stories. Story number one, making the big decision, preferably the right one. If I can be honest with you for a second, recently I've been feeling a little bit lost, starting a new chapter of my life. And these past, I'll say 2 years, I've been prioritizing mental health. I've been prioritizing beating procrastination, becoming more productive, building new habits, becoming more confident, etc. And I've been contemplating a lot about what my next meaningful mission is, right? I spent days and even like these past 2 weeks overthinking whether it's time to get married, whether I should get a job temporarily for stability to also support my business, or should I go seek knowledge, go to an Islamic country for 6 months to a year to study deen. And alhamdulillah, my dad helped me simplify my thought process with these two questions. Do you want the akhirah or the dunya? What do you value more? Overthinking disappeared. I don't know if you watched that one movie, Spies in Disguise, whatever, bro. And it kind of made sense to me. Like, okay, everyone stresses about getting married, making money, and it makes sense. Of course, you can tie these to your akhirah, but before you pile on the responsibilities, right, and make it harder for yourself to go seek knowledge, might as well do it before you get those responsibilities. So it made sense. I'm like, okay, I can focus on building myself even more to get ready for marriage. And before I start truly worrying about money, go seek knowledge for a bit. Focus on your akhirah, more importantly, for a bit, before you start having these dunya worries. And then all that's left is just to go pray istikhara, bro. Anyway, the cool thing is that you can alter these two questions, just tweak them a little bit, and you can apply them to any scenario or any time that you find yourself overthinking it. Story number two, finding the right business model. 1 or 2 years ago, while I was in university, I discovered entrepreneurship. It was genuinely like a new world that nobody knew about. Well, at the time, it felt like nobody knew about it, but it was just enlightenment for me. Enlightenment or enlightenment? Wow. Enlightenment or enlightenment? I don't even know. Whatever. Oh my days. And so my priority became becoming financially free, becoming irreplaceable, and escaping the rat race, right? I went from overthinking what business model I should do, like SMMA, Amazon FBA, drop shipping, content creation, producing a real product, whatever it is. I was literally for months. I was stuck for months. It was genuinely insane. But it's because I wasn't clear on what I actually wanted. I didn't want to admit it, but deep down, I could feel it subconsciously. I was prioritizing quick money, but I didn't want to admit it. And when I asked myself these two questions, do I want quick money or do I want impact? What do I value more? And I could just feel this pressure was off of me. Like my thoughts simplified so fast to one answer only. And it's I want impact. I value impact more than I value making quick money. So it became crystal clear what business model I should choose, and my answer aligned with what I actually wanted. So alhamdulillah, I chose content creation. I can reach more people. I can learn new skills as I'm trying to build an audience. And I can create content related to Deen. Story number three, simplifying your to-do list. 2024 was the busiest year of my life. I was taking 5 classes in uni, working a part-time job, and I was taking 3 Islamic classes per week, all while focusing on my calisthenics goals and working on business. I was unclear of what I should tackle first at the beginning of the day. I had so much to do, but I just wasn't sure of the sequence of what I should do first. Should I work out first, then study, then work on business? Should I work on business first because I'm scared I won't have time later? I'll be tired in the day, and then work out and then study. And then I asked myself two magical questions. Actually, it was just one question, not two. I asked myself, what do I value the most? And deep down, I knew my priority was financial freedom, to escape the 9 to 5. And I could literally feel like everything was just getting in the way of achieving that goal. But I also couldn't put off things like school or work and job, because like they had to get done, right? But when I reminded myself that I value financial freedom the most, right? It's like my brain slapped itself and started thinking clear. Here's the thought process, real quick. It was like, okay, what I value the most is freedom. The first thing I need to do is work on the thing that will get me there. Work on the thing that will help me build my future, even if it's for 1 hour a day. After that, I'll study, right? Since I have some time in between classes and I have to pass my exams. And when I'm done, I'll work out. It'll help me to also avoid being burnt out. 1 hour of business in the morning, study between classes in the afternoon, and work out in the evening. Structure your thinking, structure your day. What you have to do is cut through the fluff, literally cut through the distractions and the mental clutter that are making you forget about your priorities. That's literally it. You just structure your thinking by asking the right questions. And for me, it was always one or both of these two questions. So here's like the formula, right? Question number one: what do I actually want? Option number one or option number two? And the second question is, what do I value more? And just a really quick reminder, when it comes to making a really, really big decision in life, and you're just genuinely not sure what the next step is, what the right step is in your life, bring Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala into the equation. Not just dua, but pray istikhara. There's a peace of mind that comes from having tawakkul, relying on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, taking action, and then relying on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So take a deep breath, ask yourself these two questions, structure your thinking, and rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who knows what's best for you. That's it for today. Assalamu alaikum.